Hey, it's JD, man. First one here. Awesome. I watched your hour, what was it, like an hour and a half plus 4 minutes? That was great. I enjoyed it. It was awesome. Um, and I still have to read Burlap, but the holidays are here. So I should be checking that out very soon. I have all 4 issues. But it was really cool to see the creator behind that. I need to talk to him on my channel once I read Burlap and know what it's actually about. So make that happen. So oh, here we go. And Jesse with those big giant teeth, pearly whites. So I just wanted to do like an impromptu live kind of thing. Hey, look, it's well, yes, that would be awesome. Ooh, and a comic burrito. Oh man, I've got lots of viewers now. I'm nervous. Okay, yeah. So my wife is off work this week, so she took the kids to go hang out with some friends and stuff, so they could get out. So I'm trying, man. It just won't go away. I slept. Okay, last night I recorded an episode with Bob France, and like I was just like so contact high off of that. I did not sleep at all last night. I just kept tossing and turning. So all day I've kind of felt like eh. But anyway, so my wife is out of the house with the kids. So I thought, hey, you know what? Why don't I show off what I picked up at the store this week? I only have like 5 books, and some of them are like technically older books, I guess. But it was fun to pick them up. I thought I would show off. Yes, Metal Shark Bro. Oh, such a good book. Which actually I did not realize this, but apparently this cover is actually semi-rare. Like they were both blown away that I had this one. So they called it the ketchup cover. So I did not realize that that was a thing, but I have it, and so that was kind of exciting. And then they're all they put in here, hope you enjoy, Bob. So Bob France, man, that voice is iconic. Oh my God. I wish I lived in Cincinnati so I could have listened to him on the radio for 10 years because that guy can talk. So the first one I grabbed is We Only Find Them When They're Dead, number 4. I've already read it. This was great. To me, this was like a big turning point in the series. I've enjoyed it since the first issue, but this one definitely, like the way it ends, they kind of like fulfill all the promises made in the beginning of the story and then turn it on its head, and yet it's still like super enjoyable. And oh, I got people over here on the other side too on YouTube. Have not read Something is Killing the Children, number 13 yet, but very excited for it. I've been reading this series since number 1. It's a shame that so many people did miss out on it in the beginning. Fortunately, there's 2 trades out now, so everybody can get caught up. Department of Truth, and if you're paying attention, Adrian, like you need to read this. It is such a trip. It's got kind of a horror vibe to it, but it's also like really cool how it ties into real life. And I've heard that this particular issue, number 4 here, kind of steps up the game in a lot of ways. I hear Obama makes an appearance. So I'm kind of interested to read that one and find out. And then I grabbed Thompson Heller, Detective Interstellar, number 3. Yes, it is. And this one is, let's see, this one is a writer named Milton Lawson, and he's here in Houston. He's here in Houston. This is a 3-part series from Source Point Press, so this is the end of the series. And this is about a detective, and he's a gumshoe detective, but he's in like, I guess like the future, he's like all over the galaxy and stuff like that. And it's really cool. What I really like about it more than anything though, is like, even though it's taking place like in space and in like these fantasy environments and stuff, what I really like about it is he actually feels like a gumshoe detective. And I feel like that's something that a lot of people try to create, like these gumshoe characters, and then they just don't quite feel like a gumshoe. So I think it's really cool that not only was he able to put this somewhere else, like in faraway galaxies or whatever, but it still feels grounded and very gumshoe like. And again, he's from Houston, so I had to support him in the first place. Of course, this is Thompson Heller, the Interstellar. And the other thing about it is Dave Chisholm does the art on it. And I really like his art. He did this book called Canopus that I actually haven't got to read yet. But I hear it's really good. He's doing Thompson Heller here. And then he also took out that he wrote and drew. So I guess like cartoonist style. And it's called Charlie Parker, Chasing the Bird. And it's about like an improv jazz guy. And Dave Chisholm himself is actually like a classically trained musician and stuff. So he's really good at like portraying the music in comics, which is a unique talent because there is no sound. And then this one, if Steve were watching, he'd be upset with me that it's not in a bag and board. But the reason I didn't put it in a bag and board is this is We Live #1. This is an incredible series. I absolutely love it. I think everybody should at least give it a shot because it is kind of heavy and dark and might not be for everybody because of but at the same time, the story is incredible and the storytelling is unique. This is the second printing of the first issue. I went ahead and grabbed it because the first print of it is actually in green tones instead of all this red. It's green. But the other thing that I thought was really cool is that the second printing, they also did a fold-out cover on it. So that to me was really awesome and definitely worth picking up, even though I already have the first print of it. I couldn't imagine not grabbing this because this, I don't know. I mean, we're only 3 issues deep, but this could easily be my favorite series of 2020 because I don't know. It's like it reminds me of like Studio Ghibli meets Pixar. Like the story really pulls at your heartstrings. It's really cool stuff, but it doesn't shy away from the darkness. Like they kill kids in this. They get into like some really brutal stuff. First comic book I've ever read that gave me an actual jump scare. And it just, when I thought I had kind of figured out the formula in the first 2. See, I don't remember the first one having the fold out. Either way, I like the red to it as well. Just as I thought I had kind of figured out the formula because the first 2 kind of they follow like the same kind of form. I don't want to say formula because it's really not. It's unique storytelling, but the third one, the third book kind of changes the game and it kind of threw me off. Like they changed the way that they were doing things after the first 2. And it has this really cool pacing that kind of keeps you unsettled and actively involved in the reading. And then it also has this amazing soundtrack that I absolutely love. Like I'm not usually into mixed media, but these guys are doing something with the music and the soundtrack that I actually do go back and listen to it because it really sets the tone and vibe of the world. So that's the 5 books I bothered myself with picking up today. I really enjoyed them. I thought they were great. If anybody's watching that hasn't seen, my dad built this awesome brand new bed. So that's amazing. Look at that. Completely made from scratch. Other than that, we're 2 days out from Christmas. So happy holidays, everybody. And I'll catch you next time.